Good morning everybody. So it's start of another week and you might be able to hear very, very windy overnight, but the good news is that all the snow has been washed away yesterday by the wind and the rain. So at least we are able to get outside and have a walk, which was very difficult over the last few days because of the icy conditions and the snow and then the slush. So hopefully if you've been cooped in for a few days because of the weather, you might at least get out today, albeit you might get blown away, but you'll be able to get out today for a wee walk and blow away some of the cobwebs from being in the house so many days because of the bad weather underfoot. So start of a new week, not anything happening really in the church at the minute because of the restrictions again. We just need to wait and see what happens over the next few weeks, and I see this morning that they are saying that all over 80s are hopefully going to be vaccinated before the end of the month, so that's quite an ambitious target for them. If you are over 80 and you're waiting, you might get a letter, but you might just get a phone call from someone, because I think they know that the letters are taking so long at the minute with the postal situation, so you might get someone phoning you and asking you to go for your COVID injection sometime soon. So be ready and be prepared to do that if that's your choice. It's not mandatory, but hopefully everybody will be able to get to where they are being asked to go. No services, just to remind people, I think everybody knows that now. If you are struggling with anything, let us know. There are still some organisations that are working to help people if they're stuck. I know the people are getting shopping from a charity that are still operating to do that, but don't be stuck for a prescription, don't be stuck for anything. If you're in and you can't get it, let us know and we will do our best to get that for you. So apart from that, nothing else I don't think. I hope everybody took my advice, and on Friday we had decided that was going to be Phone a Friend Friday. But that doesn't mean you can't phone a friend any day. You can phone anybody any day of the week and they will be delighted to hear from you, because people are getting a wee bit lonely again because they can't get out and about. Not that we should be out and about, but they can't even be seeing people at the places that we're allowed to. So the advice is still stay at home, which I know everybody I know will be doing that because we are people that do the right thing. But if you're stuck, don't forget, give us a wee call. So enough rambling, and we are reading through Genesis at the minute, and we're on the story of Noah. So we're on to Genesis chapter 8, and remember on Friday the animals and Noah's family are all in the boat. So this chapter is entitled The End of the Flood. God had not forgotten Noah and all the animals with him in the boat. He caused a wind to blow and the water started going down. The outlets of the water beneath the earth and the floodgates of the sky were closed. The rain stopped and the water gradually went down for 150 days. On the 17th day of the 7th month, the boat came to rest on a mountain in the Ararat range. The water kept going down, and on the first day of the 10th month, the tops of the mountains appeared. After 40 days, Noah opened a window and sent out a raven. It did not come back, but kept flying around until the water was completely gone. Meanwhile, Noah sent out a dove to see if the water had gone down. But since the water still covered all the land, the dove did not find a place to light. It flew back to the boat, and Noah reached out and took it in. He waited another 7 days and sent out the dove again. It returned to him in the evening with a fresh olive leaf in its beak, so Noah knew that the water had gone down. Then he waited another 7 days and sent out the dove again. This time it did not come back. When Noah was 601 years old on the first day of the first month, the water was gone. Noah removed the covering of the boat, looked around and saw that the ground was getting dry. By the 27th day of the second month, the earth was completely dry. God said to Noah, "Go out of the boat with your wife, your sons and their wives. Take all the birds and animals out with you, so that they may reproduce and spread over all the earth. So Noah went out of the boat with his wife, his sons, and their wives. All the animals and birds went out of the boat in groups of their own kind. Noah built an altar to the Lord. He took one of each kind of ritually clean animal and bird and burned them whole as a sacrifice on the altar. The odour of the sacrifice pleased the Lord, and he said to himself, Never again will I put the earth under a curse because of what people do. I know that from the time they are young, their thoughts are evil. Never again will I destroy all living beings as I have done this time. As long as the world exists, there will be a time for planting and a time for harvest. There will always be cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night. Amen, and God bless the reading from Genesis chapter 8. So, take care everybody, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.